Hey friends, this is Pastor Andy, and I must admit that blowing bubbles by yourself is just not fun at all. I really tried hard too, but it's just not the same when you're blowing bubbles by yourself. And I realize that most of our families are at home because our city is pretty much shut down, including our schools. And so children, I know you are having fun playing at home and learning at home and enjoying your family. But I need to let you know that the church building is having to be temporarily closed too. And that makes Pastor Andy very, very sad. Because I love seeing my friends, which I miss terribly. We all miss you, Pastor David, Pastor Gary, all our wonderful teachers. We miss seeing you. And so today, with the help of one of our great teachers, Mrs. Dwan, and Quesadilla the sheep, they are going to teach us a Bible story. They're going to teach us by a man named Jeremiah and how he was sad about his city, Jerusalem. Jeremiah was a man that loved his city, but his city was under a lot of problems. And so we're going to learn about that in the book of Lamentations. That's a big word, isn't it? Lamentations. Just think of it as a word that means sad. And so when Jeremiah was sad, he wrote down what made him sad and what God did in his sadness. There is the book of Lamentations. I'm going to read a part of the passage that we're going to focus on today from a Bible that one of our children probably uses too. Lamentations chapter 3, verses 21 through 24. And these are the verses that Miss Dwan and Quesadilla are going to help us to understand today. But let me read it to us. Yet I call this to mind, and therefore I have hope. And that's Jeremiah talking about having hope. Because of the Lord's faithful love, we do not perish, for his mercies never end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. I say, the Lord is my portion, therefore I will put my hope in him. Well, guys, we're going to let Miss Dwan and Quesadilla teach us a little bit now, but I'll be back with you in a little bit, okay? So pay careful attention. You're not going to want to miss this.
Great is thy faithfulness, O God, my Father. There is no shadow of turning to thee. Thou changes not, thy compassions they fail not. As thou hast been, thou forever will. Whoa! What are you doing? Who are you? I'm sorry. Do you have a name?
Yes,
What's your name?
quesadilla.
Oh, well, nice to meet you, Quesadilla. My name is Dawn. I am Miss Dawn. I'm the 2-year-old teacher. I teach the 2-year-olds at room 113 every night at 9:30 every morning. You're welcome to join us. They're a good group. What are you doing here by yourself?
Friends.
Yeah, I wanted to look for some friends too. I actually came here and I thought that I wanted to record a message for them since we're not going to meet this Sunday. So I had prepared a lesson. Do you want to listen to the lesson?
Yes.
Okay. So have you ever had moments where you felt really, really sad? You're having a moment right now?
Sad.
Oh no! Well, let me tell you about a certain person that was feeling extreme sadness. His name was Jeremiah. We've been learning about his situation, about who he was as a prophet of God. We've been trying to learn about his story. But today, what we're going to learn is one of the bad things that he went through. You see here, he experienced the destruction of his city, which is named Jerusalem. And as he witnessed how the people were suffering, not only was he suffering, but the people were also suffering, and the city was being destroyed. So the only thing that Jeremiah could do was cry. And he cried and he cried. And so sometimes it's okay for us to cry, Lamb. Or Quesadilla, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Quesadilla, it's okay for us to cry
Okay.
sometimes. Because sometimes bad things happen. So Jeremiah did something about his situation. Not only did he he wrote some poems to describe what was going on. So he wrote the poems that he ended up in the book of Lamentations. And it describes how the city of Jerusalem was destroyed. And in the middle of these passages, right in the middle of the book, Jeremiah took some time to write some very important words. And those important words are captured in the book. What book is this? Do you know what book this is? It's a Bible. So in the Bible we see the book of Lamentations, but we also see what Jeremiah wrote. And in the middle he writes, in Jeremiah 3:22 he says, "Because of the Lord's faithful love, we do not perish, for his mercies never end. They are new every morning, great is your faithfulness." And that's what I was singing about earlier today. So can I finish the song for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Great is thy faithfulness, great is thy faithfulness, morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. And with that, we say goodbye to all of our friends, and I hope that they get to meet you, Quesadilla, someday soon.
Well, thank you, Miss Dwan and Quesadilla, for that wonderful Bible story. I am so thankful for our city, Goose Creek. It's a beautiful city, and sometimes, like now, we can get kind of sad. But you know what makes me glad? You know what puts a smile on my face? Thinking about you. Thinking about how much God loves us and how God will bring us back together real soon. But until then, remember, God is always good and he is full of love. We should never forget that, and remember, when we disobey God, we should be quick to say sorry to God too. God loves you so much, and we do too. So I look forward to seeing you soon. I look forward to blowing bubbles with you real soon. We love you, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Okay, friends, thank you for listening. Thank you for joining us this week. We hope to see you soon. And also, remember to wash your hands for at least 20 seconds and use hand sanitizer. Thank you, Quesadilla. I hope you get to meet our friends soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.